I'm Madman Pondo, and what kind of idiot are you that you're not tuning in to the World of Kayfabe podcast? Do it now, or else.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live.
Thank you, Bruce. And again, yes, we are live on a brand new episode of the Kayfabe podcast. As always, I'm your hostess with the mostest, the one, the only, the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Sick Nick Venom, along with my good friend, as always, the bionic professor, the one man that makes this show great, and bring all the women on the show and want him and only him and that freshly haircut. I'll give you the bionic professor, Staggerly Crocker, ladies and gentlemen. And conspicuous by his absence, the Glazed King will not be on the show tonight. However, yes, we want tables. However, the show must go on.
Put you through a table. I will come there to Louisiana and put you through a flaming table, Nick.
Lord, you shouldn't say the T-Gag, not me. He's the one that fucking said it.
He said
anyway. Oh shit, we got fucking Big Daddy Cool Mescu on the fucking stream. Let's go. That means it's gonna be a good episode because his ass can never get it. He never get Twitch. He's got bad internet perception. Anyway, we want to start the show off. We actually have some breaking news right off the bat. So hit that buzzer. It's been reported that Ted DiBiase Ted DiBiase Jr. got his prison sentence today. He'll be facing 45 years in prison. I think it was a tax fraud or something to do with money. Or tax evasion or something like that.
Yeah, he misused tax money. I think it was to do with the COVID funds.
Yeah. So he'll be facing 45 years for that.
It's the same stuff that Brett Favre is wrapped up in.
But he's not facing 45 years. He's going to hang out with Diddy. Pretty much. COVID or charity fund. I think it was a charity fund. Now that I remember. But it might have been either one.
I can't remember which one of it was.
Of course, we do have to start off the show as well with some sad news. Over the weekend, Sabu has passed away, which that sucks, man. I mean, he literally just had his match a month ago. Literally a month ago against Joey Janela in that, I guess it was a barbed wire death match. It was a death match. And the way he went, I guess you could say it's a storybook ending, to say the least. But apparently now, yeah, really, R.I.P. Sabu. Now it's been reported that he died of a heart attack.
Yeah, heart attack while sleeping. That's coming from the guy that wrote Sabu's book with him, coming straight from his sister. So yeah.
Yeah, so unfortunately he has passed away over the weekend. Matter of fact, me and Mesker, we were actually in Mississippi, and he died that night. He died, I guess he died in his sleep. He must have. He died in his sleep and all that, and of course, I don't know if Joey did the 10-bell salute or not, but we would like to do the 10-bell salute for the one, the only, the great Sabu.
Yeah, let me load that up.
Without further ado, we will have 10 bells rang Sabu for his death. There it is. R.I.P. to Sabu, as you can see, as Crocker loaded up the screen. It's very unfortunate because you're looking at a guy who, we'll get to that in a little bit. We'll get to that in a little bit.
Revolutionized the sport. WWE
He revolutionized the hardcore and lucha scene.
Well, just think about it. Before Sabu, there wasn't many people flying off the ropes. They recently uploaded one of his tryout matches, dark matches. I can't remember against what jobber it was on the WWE Vault, and the crowd was amazed at him jumping off a rope. So they're like, "Whoa, whoa!" You know, the people were surprised in the exciting times.
Yeah, like this guy innovated so much that it's now the norm in today's like deathmatch scene. You got guys like, I don't know, Ninja Mac doing the most insane shit, like doing a freaking somersault off the top rope and literally taking out somebody in the process. But it's pretty awesome that he did that, and he will definitely be remembered. It sucks he passed away because, man, such a legend, and I think definitely a WWE Hall of Famer one day. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So he never won titles, well, except the tag titles.
Yeah.
But I don't really think you really needed to win a title. I think he did enough as it is. If it wasn't for Sabu and others, there wouldn't be a GCW deathmatch scene. Period. I mean, the shit that Sabu did was not the norm as it is today. I mean, this dude was doing the most insane shit. And I mean, who could forget that time he debuted on Raw when he was on the R? He jumped off the fucking R and damn near broke his neck. Which he actually botched it, but still in all, like, doing death-defying shit.
And the story of Sabu going on Nitro, they go, now don't do any table spots. First thing he does, table spots.
Sure enough. Sabu's like, all right, hold my beer, or hold my headdress. I got you. And sure enough, that's what happened. So
Sabu held the ECW title twice, the FTW twice.
I forgot he did. I'm sorry, y'all.
World TV title, the World Tag Team title, whatever the hell, the King of the Hill title in 1996.
No, the death match. That was actually I think it was a trophy. It wasn't a title.
Yeah.
What is the main event? Speaking of which, no, not that one. When's the next Saturday Night Main Event? Is it in May?
Where's the end of May? Yeah, May 24th.
Okay. We got time. Anyway, that'll probably be our next week's episode. Yeah, we got the. I noticed you got that on there, and
it felt funny having a big old blank space in the middle.
As if we got enough shit on there, so no, it's all good. Baxter is currently in the living room, which, by the way, I guess I can show the world. My hand's getting better, as you can see. Baxter ripped a chunk of skin. The son of a bitch, damn it, took my skin off. We were playing around, and sure enough, he got a hold of my finger. Still enough to do it. And I dragged my hand in and realized the implications of, hey, you just cut your finger and possibly ripped the skin off, which I did, as you can see, which... Yeah, we're not going to get into details on that, but told you to get some work gloves. I do have some gloves. I use baseball gloves, like batting gloves.
You need to get one of those police dog canine things with the whole arm sleeve.
Yeah, no. And the thing was, it was not intentional. It was an accident. I mean, Baxter's only Mac's only 4 months old, so he doesn't really know any better. He doesn't know what the fuck's going on. You know what I mean? So, but it is what it is. I mean, he's fine. He's doing his thing. Yeah, now I do. But again, getting back to the Sabu thing, it is definitely sad because his wife passed away like recently. It was like a couple years back. Yeah. I want to say it was. I know it was right after. If I'm not mistaken. When Juice and the boys of JP Dub interviewed Sabu and his wife.
Yeah.
she passed away.
Yeah, she passed
It
away.
was right after that.
COVID or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, it was something dealing with that.
They said that forever like changed him. He wasn't the same after her death.
No,
So
he wasn't the same, which sucked.
From what I heard, he was in a lot of pain, so I guess he's in a better place. It sucks he's gone, but...
Well, I think he went off the same way. Was it Randy the Ram from The Wrestler? I think that's how I see it in his situation, is that he went off, I mean, literally the blaze of glory. He had his match, he won it, it was awesome, and then he died 2 weeks later. So it is indeed unfortunate, but however, which was segue to Dark Side of the Ring's recent episode, which was oddly enough the Sheik, which, dude, that was an insane episode. I did not think the shit he did. I didn't even realize the man had a gun pulled on him.
I've watched
and the gun backfired.
Yeah, I've watched
the damn gun backfired.
I've watched so many things about wrestling, but never learned many things about the Sheik. That was a very good episode to learn about everything, because I had no clue about it.
Yeah, like shit. I knew of the Sheik. I watched some matches and all of that. Like I watched the match with Bruiser Brody, and then the match he had with Abdullah the Butcher, which is one of the most infamous matches, because that match was fucking brutal. Those guys walk so that the people at GCW can fucking run. And I will always fucking say that shit. But no, it's crazy because the man was a promoter. I did not know the man was a promoter for big time wrestling. I did not know that either. You know what I mean? Like the way how I knew, this is going to sound very funny. In chat, please roast me if you have to. Sue me. I got introduced to the Sheik on Legends of Wrestling, the PS2.
I thought you were going to mention the FMW, the mat melting to a match. That's how.
No.
That's how I was introduced to the Sheik. I was watching early FMW in like the early 2000s because I got into tape trading, and I'm watching this match, and the ring is melting to the guy. It's like, what?
Yeah, that's insane, dude. That was insane because it's like. Yeah, and I believe they covered that on Dark Side.
Yeah, they did.
I want to say it was him and Onita, and the damn near the fucking ring melted. It was that insane?
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta read Sabu's book. It says a lot about Sabu and his uncle, the Sheik. Yeah, I heard Sabu's book's really good. Really, because now I gotta get back into the book reading.
Yeah,
getting back.
I just realized something. You wanna know what injured Bobby Heenan's back? For good? You wanna know
who did it?
Onita. Onita had a match with Bobby Heenan in 1983 and injured his back.
That was completely random.
Yeah, but you would not think that Onita would be fighting Bobby Heenan in a match in Japan, though.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. But yeah, the show, this is by far one of the best episodes. Now we want to get into by far one of the most depressing episodes. That being Daphne. And that one's going to be a tough episode to watch because this is the most recent event that happened of the season. This happened, what, was it 3 years ago she had passed? I want to say it was 3 years ago. Let me see.
I think something like that.
Something like that. She passed away. Yeah, it was 3 years ago. Did she pass? Oh, 2021. She passed in 21. She died September 1st, 2001. Which, very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. And it's going to be a gut-wrenching episode because it's, suicide's involved. Or unalive. You can't say suicide. You can't say that word. Unalive was involved. But getting back to also Backlash happened over the weekend. Jeff Cobb finally made his long-awaited WWE debut, which silenced all the critics because a lot of people thought he was done with wrestling. A lot of people thought he was going to retire. All that bullshit. But I'm like, no, not retiring. There's no way. The man's career is just getting started. How? and it's just ridiculous.
Hey,
but
I'm waiting for his brother to debut, Corn Cob.
That was fucking terrible. That was terrible, Joey. That was absolutely terrible. Why would you say something like that? Like, really? It took you all of 5 seconds to make this damn joke. Oh, yeah, new joke. Yeah, Jeff Cobb. If they let Cobb be half as good as he was in Lucha Underground, it's gonna be epic. Well, Cobb wasn't in Lucha Underground. It was what's the guy's name that Cobb played at? Oh wait, the big guy with the jumpsuit that looked like Jeff Cobb, but it wasn't Jeff Cobb. But it really was Jeff Cobb. He's actually looking it up.
I'm not looking anything up.
Oh, I thought he was looking it up. Oh, thank you, Masker. Matanza. I hope I'm saying the name right. Cueto. So yeah. His time in Lucha Underground was fucking awesome. Absolutely great. Definitely enjoyed it. As far as Dario Cueto's brother, yeah, that was the brother of Dario. But yeah, that happened. John Cena is still your world champion. Laura Valkyria is still your women's Intercontinental champion. And really no titles changed hands. I don't think no titles have changed hands and all that stuff. So, good overall, good pay-per-view. Randy Orton versus John Cena's match was great. Pat McAfee had a banger of a match, surprisingly, over Gunther, and then post a picture of his chest. What happened to his chest? So, yeah. It was brutal. But then a lot of people thought he was going to be leaving after that, which didn't happen. But, Joey, I gotta be right back. Paul Brown!
Oh, God. Let me bring up some wrestling news real quick, and I'll read up some wrestling news, I guess. Okay, this is from eWrestlingNews.com, and Ryan Clark. Kiana James may be posed to for a major opportunity once she's medically cleared to return to WWE television. According to a report from Corey Hayes of BodySlam.net, several influential figures within the company said to be very high on the standout. I don't know why this. I don't know what to think about Kiana James. She didn't have a huge career, in NXT before she got injured. So I don't know how well she's going to do. I think she's going to kind of not do that well, in my opinion. I wonder how long it's going to poop for. I guess I should stop recording until you...
But then I had to, but it is what it is.
Okay, we're back. I put it on the...
Sorry, didn't...
I read off a thing of... I read off a thing about Kiana James coming back, and there's high hopes for her. And I'm not sure how...
Really?
I'm not so sure...
I mean, she's injured. She's injured,
no,
right?
She's going to be returning soon, though. But I'm not so sure on how...
that's on me.
Metzger brought up, there's not enough, to see her to determine how good she's going to do.
I mean, obviously she may go after the Intercontinental title.
Yeah, but
Women's Intercontinental title.
What I'm meaning, all right, I don't know if she's got that it factor that everybody's hoping for, that the high hopes and backstage are.
Oh, well, she may have to be like Bobby Roode and just come out to Glorious, and we'll see where it goes from there.
Yeah.
Where's Jeff? I don't know where Jeff's at. Probably Jeff's at church or something. God only knows where he's at. Yeah, so, and then also, too, I want to also clarify something. The fact that Will Ospreay is going online and literally saying, oh, yeah, WWE's not on our level. Really? Really? Like, look, not for nothing. If that's your opinion, go right ahead. But really? Like, seriously? Like, you really gonna do this? Really? Like, not for nothing. Hey, Kylie, welcome back. Not for nothing. Like, the man literally wrestles in front of, like, what, 8,000 people, if that?
I'm trying to find the post
on day to day.
I'm trying to find the post I saw on Facebook, but I can't find it right now. But they showed Will Ospreay and I can't remember. I can't remember who the other AEW star was that they compared versus Dom's social media following. Dom dominated them, almost doubled them on the amount of followers he had versus the AEW.
Oh shit! Let me do that. But yeah, it's freaking wild, man, that he has the audacity to say that WWE is doing much better than AEW is doing much better than WWE, which in hindsight, that's not the case because, slowly AEW is falling apart. And the thing is, I want AEW to succeed. That's the thing. I don't watch it, but I want them to succeed. Like, I want to send you a video right here. This is Will Ospreay, I think, at one of the shows, and just absolutely not saying it's the worst, because it's not. But come on, bro. You sitting there saying that you're comparing yourself better to WWE? Come on, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if you can play the clip or not, because we might get copyright.
If it's short, I can play it. Let me figure out how to download it.
As he's loading it up. Like, that's Will Ospreay. The man.
I'm not in the group that it's in. I'm not in the group that it's in, apparently.
Oh, shit.
I can't see it.
Well, anyway. Anyway, no, it's not that important. But my thing is that this is a guy who had so much aura in him. Yeah. Like, no pun intended. He had so much aura. The man wrestled just as good as he talked. And now he got signed to AEW. He's a babyface. 1, he's a babyface. 2, he's vanilla. 3, he could be so much better as a fucking heel. So much better. You know what I mean? And 4, the fact he's going to sit there and criticize WWE. WWE's making millions of dollars right now as we speak. If not more than that. They are as hot as they've ever been over the last 10 years. Right? They've done a lot of great shit. Now, this year's been kind of rocky for them. But I feel they can bounce back from last year. Yeah. You know what I mean? Do I see Jey Uso holding the title for long? No, I don't see it. It sucks, but I don't see it.
I think he's held it on longer than people expected. They expected him to drop it at the first pay-per-view.
Yeah, no. I mean...
Oh, and speaking of WWE.com's predictions, what happened to that prediction that Gunther was going to choke out Pat and Wade Barrett was going to save him?
Yeah, no, that didn't work. No, TNA, I feel, is going to be the one that's going to outdo AEW. There's no doubt in my mind. TNA is just getting better and better and better. But the problem is with TNA is who's in charge of everything? That's the question. Because you let go Gail Kim, you let go her husband,
yeah,
which
just some corporate people over there for the network.
Yeah, but it's like slowly but surely, WWE is going to take over.
Yeah.
I mean, Robert Stone's already in there, and then the beautiful Alicia Fox is there too. Shout out to Noam Dar, by the way. For that iconic phrase.
Alicia Fox.
You don't remember that? Yeah. Well, it's not Alicia Fox. It's like her, Victoria Crawford now.
Yeah, I was
That's
like,
her
what?
name.
I didn't know I didn't know she came back to WWE.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, she's in TNA as Victoria Crawford,
Yeah.
but I'm saying the beautiful Alicia Fox.
Okay.
You know, as in there. But that should be her. That should be every time I mention Victoria Crawford, you should play that Noam Dar bit. Which is the beautiful Alicia Fox, which is hilarious. Anyway, but that's pretty much what's going on in the wrestling world. Good night, everybody. Kidding. Just kidding. But as far as I'm concerned, Jay is not going to lose to Logan Paul. I promise you that. That's not happening. Jay Uso's not winning. I mean, he's not losing at
You want to? Hey, Penny. Okay, go.
the dog.
Dog came in.
And then this past Monday on Raw, we're starting to Logan's bigger than the belt. No, he's not. I hate to say that he is, but he's not. Anyway, we got any more topics? We got any more stuff to talk about?
So let me look at.
Why don't you mention the Billy Jack, the Billy Haynes stuff?
Oh yeah, the Billy Jack. Oh gee, yeah, Billy Jack has apparently been found incapable, to stand trial, which he will be receiving mental care until deemed stable to stand court, which I doubt he will. So he's probably going to be locked in a mental institution for the rest of his life. Because if you've ever gone back, they showed some clips of his shooting interviews. That guy is insane. He's accused Vince McMahon of purposely murdering Chris Benoit. He came up with a story that he killed the kids on the train tracks, and the police are like, the police didn't even believe him on that.
So that's actually a Dark Side of the Ring episode.
Yeah,
recently. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back and watch that one because I didn't watch that one yet. But I just watched yesterday I watched the Dark Side of the Ring episode for the Sheik, which that alone, that's another one I can make a good Dark Side of the Ring episode is the Iron Sheik. I think once when the show's like whenever the season's done, we need to start making our predictions for Dark Side for season 7, if they even have a season 7. If they get renewed, I
don't even know if there really needs to be a Dark Side of Iron Sheik. He's got a documentary that pretty much explores that pretty well. The documentary on the Iron Sheik himself is pretty good.
I still think, personally, and I will always say this, Barry Saturn needs one, Teddy Hart needs one, even though we already know the shit he did. We're going more deep dive look into what this man was doing and all the shit. Here's from what his peers have to say about him, which I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of dumb shit. Who else? I don't know. Sabu, even though he just passed away.
Yeah, we could do Sabu, yeah.
Why not? I mean, he has some struggles.
Yeah.
Joey, where did you find the documentary about the original Sheik?
Iron Sheik. I know the Iron Sheik documentary.
Massacre types just like he talked.
There's an Iron Sheik documentary called The Sheik 2014, and you can find it on YouTube.
Oh, him. I got you. Yeah, he just said that. Also, I found a quote from Will Ospreay. This was, I think, via Twitter or whatever, courtesy of Russell Feed. We smoked them in every field of wrestling. We are so much more of a better wrestling company than them. Will Ospreay, ladies and gentlemen, has now become a keyboard warrior. Like, this is the thing. Now you can't shut up about it.
Okay, Dark Side of Ricochet, the downfall of Ricochet.
Yeah. I mean, at this point, another one that has so much potential.
You want to talk about a fucking keyboard warrior? That dude's in fucking insane with the social media.
And in fact, he had a war with Javon Evans. He had a fucking war with Javon Evans, and then Javon called fucking Tony Khan a crackhead.
What? It's apparent the Javon Evans thing apparently spurred a.
He was in AEW for a minute,
but apparently it spurred a PR meeting where they had to talk about how they interact on social media for WWE.
I guess so. It's like Jesus Christ, a man was calling another man a crackhead. The fuck? It's like, good Lord. But, you know, it is what it is with him.
Oh, and the other thing is, Dominic is accusing his family of stealing his... Dominic Mysterio is accusing his family of stealing his money. From, during the custody of Dominic Mysterio, he would get paid $5,000 for, each time he did an appearance, and, apparently, he went to the toy store and he spent like a few $100s and all the money was gone. He thinks it was given to Aaliyah's college fund. That deadbeat dad. Now we need Liv Morgan versus Ray's mom.
Yeah. Yeah. That's Mania 42 right there. That's gotta be in New Orleans, damn it. That's the only place I can see that match happening is in New Orleans.
You want to know something that's funny? The fact, you know how there's that feud with Vince Russo and Jim Cornette? You want to know something? Jim Cornette had a pole match. He had a football helmet on a pole match in 2001 in OVW. Where the target was to get a football helmet and use it.
Good Lord.
Yeah, I love it when he wants to criticize him, but he did the same shit. And they used a door as a table!
Of course they used a door. Even in 2001 they used doors. How you like that?
Yeah, I was like, I'd never seen doors before GCW, but apparently OVW is using them.
And now, also for Saturday Night's main event has been confirmed, we're getting CM Punk and Sami Zayn versus Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker. Do you think Sami Zayn is turning on Punk?
I actually think CM Punk's going to turn on Sami Zayn.
Really?
I think this is all work by CM Punk and Paul. Punk's part of the team, I think.
Maybe nothing but a bitch ass hoe and flaming hot Doritos.
It's not the first time a group's beat down on somebody then secretly been in the thing. I mean, look at Aces and Eights with Bully Ray.
Yeah, you're right about that. Good Lord, I remember that shit. And that honestly was actually good time to turn heel, right?
Yeah,
I enjoyed that heel turn. I don't care what anyone says. Ace and Eights. That time, yeah, it was shitty booking, but definitely reminded me a lot of Hulk Hogan and Sting.
It might have been shitty booking, but I can tell you I was invested in the storyline of Bully and marrying Brooke.
Yeah. But I mean, at the same time, which bullshit aside, the time Ace and Eights was fun to watch. Yeah, they were fun to watch and all that. Man, I wish you could play this clip. I really wish you could play this clip of Sabu. I think we do a good tribute, but I don't know if we can do that or not. It's a 1 minute tribute to Sabu. Well, the thing is, I don't know if we can do it because we might get hit with the The copyright strike. That's the thing. It'd be awesome to do it. It'd be awesome for us to play it, but can't.
I mean, I guess we could play it and just remove the part that's copyright struck.
Who knows?
Send me the link.
I mean, we are live.
Send me the link.
Really, I just did.
I don't.
I just shared you the link.
Okay, I see it now.
So this is our little thing for Sabu.
Let me load this up. I'm going to have to restart it because we won't hear audio for a second. What the fuck's media? I'm trying to.
Oh my gosh, Sabu was bald headed.
Don't do this!
Oh, Tatanka's gonna be in
and
Saturday's main event.
Apparently his sons are gonna show up too. That's what he teased on Facebook.
Yeah, because I'm looking at it right now and saying that Tatanka and sons Jeremiah and Joseph are gonna be in attendance.
Okay.
I wonder what that's gonna lead
himself. Oh my God! Warn one another. As he goes there. Springs off the rope.
So,
there it is. That's the man himself. God bless him. God bless him.
So Dutch Mantel recently told a story about the Monsters Ball. He had no plans for that match other than the name. He told Sabu and what was Abyss? Sabu and Abyss was the first Monsters Ball, right?
I thought it was Jeff Hardy.
Or Jeff Hardy. Yeah, Jeff Hardy. Well, whatever. Jeff Hardy. But anyways, that was totally inspired off the movie Monsters Ball. But he had no clue of what to do. He just told the wrestlers, make it all up.
Yeah, that's when Jeff Hardy jumped off the top of the TNA, like the actual part, the top part of the TNA stage, like where the Titantron was at.
Actually, we're both wrong. The first Monsters Ball was Monty Brown versus Raven versus Abyss.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't even fucking know that. Could have colored me blind.
Yeah, Victory Road 2004.
Kimber and Ash's shirt is in the dryer. I just washed it recently, so yeah. But yeah, thank you for the. I feel like rocking my God shirt. Got that on DVD actually. Yeah, that was a good. Well, I never watched it yet, so I never watched it. But I did score me some Ring of Honor DVDs over the weekend. So me, Metzger, and Robbie, we went out to Bay St. Louis, and me and Robbie had the same exact B&B that me and Metzger stayed in the last time that both of us went to Mississippi. And it's a great B&B by any means. It's awesome, right? But my thing is that the trailer is not that bad, but I feel like the biggest draw is the shower. Because the shower, I feel, has like a her and him shower head, where it's one shower head here, one shower head on the other side. So yeah, it was pretty wild, to say the least. And then I ended up scoring me a WCW Sting Smash and Brawl from back in the day, for $20. And currently, I think Baxter's holding it or eating it. Who knows? Give him a shout out to Newt's DIY. Why? You give him a shout out. You're the one that's good friends with him. No, shout out. I will say also, if you guys want to check out the show, by the way, Masker just put it on the chat. Check out DIY Mississippi Filmworks. It's on YouTube. Go check it out. It's good shit. I, however, have thought about doing a vlog series with the guys in charge, which is Mr. Newt Cox. Wherever we go to Mississippi, he'll film us, myself and Masker, and we'll go to the show. We have a great time and all that. So one of us will hold the hard cam, do the show, whatever. It's pretty awesome. But that never got lifted yet. But stay tuned. Stay tuned. Stay tuned on that one. But yeah. I think that's about, I don't know if that's about it or anything. You got anything?
Not really.
This might be a short episode.
I think that was it. We reviewed.
Catch us on commentary in the future. Yeah, we actually have thought about doing commentary for the GCW. Our very own commentary, that is.
Oh, that was a great wee. I don't know what that was.
Well, we won't sound like that.
I don't know what that was.
We definitely will not sound like we're dying over there. Oh, yeah, by the way, the new Doom game slaps hard. Fucking love that game. Fucking love it. Love it, love it, love it. Great. No one sounds like that.
You haven't heard everybody. You haven't heard everybody in the world. What if one person does? What if not? Oh, we look at the big world spin.
All right, I'm starting to worry about you. How many beers you drank tonight before the show? Or better yet, how much weed you smoked before the show? Good Lord.
I don't know.
Oh, fuck, I stubbed my toe. Fuck. I know what else is bad. Jim, speaking of which, you forgot to mention this on the show. Good old JR has colon cancer, which my man cannot catch a break.
Yeah, the guy
cannot catch a break.
Guy can't catch a fucking break. He's got like all these cancers and yeah.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
He's got
it's very unfortunate.
He's got Bell's palsy. He's got like what else could he have? Somebody gonna hit him with a car?
Don't fucking wish that.
I'm not.
It's possible. I mean, I'm not saying it's possible. At least if you get hit by a car, just let him go. By God! By God! By God! No, that's fuck. Shouldn't say that, but
it's a family.
I got a family, damn it! No, but yeah, unfortunately, he has colon cancer. It was reported. I think was it today or yesterday?
Yeah, today. He announced on Twitter.
They announced on X that he got colon cancer, stage 4 colon cancer. I think, huh?
I don't
God, I'm talking it out.
I'm not sure what.
Let's go too soon. God damn it, too soon. I think it's stage 4. Could be wrong.
I'll look it up. Because I don't remember him saying he is going to have surgery in the next 2 weeks.
Well, that's good. At least he's able to get that done. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, GCW, before we wrap the show up, GCW was a great show, the Mississippi Rumble. Our very own Wes Warren was a guest on the show last year. Won, and is now our GCW Mississippi champion, which is awesome. Congratulations to him. Even though I was low-key hoping that for Jace Miles to win it, I'm not mad anymore. I was mad, and I'm sure Metzger's going to correct me in the comments. Yeah, I wanted Kimber to fucking win it. And good Lord, if that was the case, good Lord Almighty. Future guest on the show, ladies and gentlemen. Future guest on the show. Kimber could be our third woman to be a guest on the show. Yeah, I was kind of low-key pissed. But it is what it is. Good Lord. If we have Kimber on the show, good Lord. Good Lord. All I gotta say, good Lord. Anyway, I'm not gonna fanboy. I'm not gonna fanboy. Not gonna do it. And Massacre, shut the fuck up. I'm not gonna do it either. I'm not. But getting back to Wes Warren, he won it. He deserved it. Even though I was pissed about it. But he won it. So and the show was great. Everything was awesome. The scenery kind of low-key tripped me out because we went from having a clubhouse where the lights is kind of like this, right? Like that, to where it's a high school gym or auditorium, whatever, and it's super bright and there's no like mood lighting or nothing like that. They could have done something based on that. It is what it is. If Cameron was on the show, Joey would have to do all the talking. Nick would be memorized. Oh, shit. Go fuck yourself, Mesker. Anyway, yeah, that's exactly.
Are you real?
Noted. I do love Kimber and Asher. They're great. The Fox and Jekyll. One of the best mixed tag teams in the South. I don't care what anyone says. Definitely would like to see more of them in the South, in Louisiana. Top Draw, P-Dub, whatever I can get them booked at. I will gladly do whatever I can to bring them to from Mississippi, Louisiana. Nick never said a word.
Nick said, I'm going to book them for a match in my bedroom.
Okay, first of all, does what the fuck I sound like Bobby Boucher? The fuck? Hold on. Does what the fuck I sound like Bobby Boucher? Wait a minute. I know I'm from South Louisiana, but I don't sound like an idiot. First nut match. Good Lord.
Welcome to a first match.
This could be the start of World of Kayfabe After Dark. Where the two of us get together, say some stupid shit like this. First nut match. Or I guess the person that busts a nut loses. See? Oh, good Lord.
By God, he busted.
By God Almighty, as God is my witness, the man nutted all over the chair. Oh, have mercy. All right, Uncle Jesse. Hey. No, but we do have sponsors, so yeah, PW225, thank you guys as always for being that. We appreciate you guys. Unfortunately, I will not be making it to Eastside Homa this weekend. I was matter of fact, the show was supposed to be sponsored for that show. Dude, love dummy. Oh, excuse me. Uncle Jesse did it better. Uncle Jesse did it first. All right. Don't give me that bullshit. Anyway, I was supposed to be at Eastside Homa, but some stuff came up and I couldn't make it. However, VHS Wrestling is coming up. PW225. I'm thinking we got to get Jeff in on this. What a Kayfabe podcast and I guess Retromaniac or whatever. Partner up for the two of us be sponsors. I think that'd be pretty badass. Matter of fact, when is their next show? Repeat up. I know they got the one in when is the next show? Bunch of bullshit. Let's see. It'll be R-rated, LOL. Oh, yeah. After Dark will be all R-rated. I mean, this show is uncensored, right? I don't know why Joey don't have the TVMA or the parental whatever, but at the same time, After Dark, if we were to ever get After Dark launched up, that would definitely be After Dark. Anyway, the show that I'm thinking about having sponsored, oh yeah, most definitely. I mean, it's already flat out already. June 21st is PWT5's VHS Wrestling. Doors open at 5 p.m. and bell times at 6. Where is it going to be at? Oh, in Gonzales. Oh, hell yeah. I'm definitely all in for that one. Definitely going to be checking that one out. I know Mexico wants to go check it out. I think Jeff's going to be there. So we might get him on the show. That'd be pretty sick to have him on the show and get guests on there. Anyway, I guess we're going to wrap it up because we're about to hit that hour mark. And of course, you could just call this After Dark at this point. I mean, good Lord. Anyway, with that being said, we're going to wrap this show up right here. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode. Sorry that we kind of ran out of topics to talk about. Normally we have, the Airbnb is already booked for VHS. WL, what the fuck is WL? Oh, VHS Wrestling. Well, you should have put wrestling first, couillon. Anyway, if you like what you see, please follow us on Twitch. We're live every Thursday night at 9:30 p.m. Central. We cover all today's wrestling, past wrestling, and all that good stuff. Red flags for life. However, if you missed a live episode of this show, head on over to YouTube / World of Kayfabe Podcast and follow us on there. Make sure you hit the notification bell that way you don't miss out any of our content whenever we upload a video. I want to thank Joey for being a part of the show, even though he's the one that does the show. What the fuck is that?
That's
completely random.
That is Shinsuke Nakamura challenging somebody here. No,
that is racist, sir.
That's a stupid joke.
That is racist.
Oh, because it's Japanese or whatever that is?
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the host of the show, Nick Venom. We do want to offer an apology for our producer making a racist comment, or more like a racist comment on the chat. We don't condemn racism on here. We do appreciate you guys.
We don't.
Thank you guys for accepting us. Not intentional. Joey's just stupid.
Shut up. You mean you don't condone because if you don't condemn, then you say that my thing is fine.
Not fun. Not fine, Joey.
It was a joke.
For that, you have to pay $20,000 fine. Never. Anyway, with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you guys next Thursday for a brand new episode. As always, it's your host with the mostest, Nick Venom, along with my good friend Staggerly Crocker. Hopefully by next week, Clarence will be back on the show. And who knows? Maybe Dan might show up. We don't know. Find out next week. See ya!
And his name is Josh.